أكبر الله أكبر.
The most controversial interpreters of the faith during the 1960s was the Nation of Islam. They offered a brand of Islam tailored to the oppressed black masses. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was their leader.
I'm your blood and your flesh. White people are not your brother. They're not your blood and your flesh.
The nation tapped into black anger and disillusionment. Some members of the Nation of Islam believed Elijah Muhammad was a prophet. Some believed the messenger of God, and some believed him to be God in the flesh.
I represent to you not a prophet, yes sir, but I represent to you God in person. Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
They believed not in black equality, but black superiority. The Nation of Islam seemed to be the spiritual expression of the Black Power movement.
They had millions of dollars of real estate. They had their own bank. They had the newspaper, Muhammad Speaks, with the largest circulation of any black newspaper in America. Farmlands, many, many millions of dollars of assets.
The Nation of Islam had emerged from the black working-class neighborhoods of Detroit during the 1930s. Its founder, W.D. Farad, a pale-skinned man, invented a theology in which whites were the devils and blacks the creators of the universe.
He talked about white people as the inverse of black people, who he presented as kind of divine group of people. And the white people, according to W.D. Farad, were involved in devilish kinds of behavior in terms of racism and economic inequities, which they had perpetrated on the black community.
Salam alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, to whom all holy praises is due.
Elijah Muhammad used traditional greetings, but he did not teach from Islam's holy book, the Quran. Instead, he used the Bible.
The Bible was used specifically because we, as black people, had never seen the Holy Quran. We'd never heard of it. We were really in the Bible. So his thorough knowledge of the Bible was tremendous. There's much good in the Bible, though it was referred to as a poison book by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But penicillin, too, is poison. But it will help you if it's administered by a good doctor.
And most of those people in the Nation of Islam, most of those people were Baptists, come up in the Baptist church, and they were God-fearing people. They were people with good, strong moral base, but they couldn't reconcile those Christian teachings with what they experienced in their daily lives.
I didn't dislike Mr. Farad. I loved him. I didn't dislike my father. I loved my father. I loved him and love him more now. I didn't dislike the Nation of Islam. I didn't dislike their disciplines, their spirit, their brotherhood. I loved it.
Wallace Muhammad, the seventh child of Elijah Muhammad, was the prophesied heir to his father's nation within a nation. In